When my son declared I was broken in our home, the silence shattered my heart. I will never forget that moment. It was like a thunderclap in the stillness of our lives. The air thickened between us, heavy with the weight of unspoken truths. I glanced at him, my little boy, with his big, innocent eyes that now held a storm of disappointment. I felt the heat rise to my cheeks, then a cold rush of shame washed over me. My heart pounded against my ribcage, and in that silence, I could hear each frantic beat. Broken. The word hung in the air like a noose, tightening around my throat. I wanted to shake the feeling off, but it clung to me like a shadow. We had once been a perfect family. Laughter echoed through our home, filling every crevice with warmth. But now, those echoes faded into distant memories. How did we get here? I traced back to last summer, when everything started to crumble. Each day felt like a juggling act, balancing work and life. I tried so hard to hold it together, but underneath the surface, I was unraveling. My wife, Sarah, was my rock. We shared everything: hopes, dreams, fears. But lately, worry lines creased her brow like tangled vines, pulling us apart. She would glance at me, her expression a mix of love and concern, and my heart sank deeper. I wanted to be strong for her, but I felt so weak. And then there was Ethan. At 10 years old, he carried the world on those small shoulders. He'd catch me staring into the abyss, lost in my thoughts. "Dad, are you okay?" His tender voice pierced through my fog. How could I answer that? I wasn't okay. I felt broken, far from the man who used to lift him high into the air, strong and unyielding. That it all came crashing down on that fateful afternoon. We were supposed to go to the park, but I melted into the sofa, bones heavy, eyes glazed. I didn't even hear him as he asked me again and again, the joy in his voice dimming. And when finally, I looked at him, I must have been a ghost of the man he once believed in. "Dad, you are broken," he blurted, tears pooling in his eyes. Those words sliced through me, a leap into a void I never wanted to explore. What kind of father was I, if I couldn't even shield my son from my pain? My skin prickled with shame. I wanted to gather him in my arms and whisper that everything would be all right. But the truth was, I didn't know if it would. Somewhere outside, a storm brewed, dark clouds trailing across the sky like angry whispers, mirroring the turmoil inside. Thunder rolled in the distance, a warning of the chaos to come. Would I be able to pull us back together? If only I could go back to before this fragile thread of regret tangled our lives. I wanted my little boy to have the father he remembered, not this shadow of despair. And just as I opened my mouth to respond, an unexpected crash echoed from the kitchen. My heart raced, and all thoughts of trying to explain vanished. What was that? I felt a growing dread, fear curling around my heart. Something was out of place, something waiting to reveal itself just beyond my grasp. As I turned towards the kitchen, Ethan's startled face mirrored my own. "Oh God, what now?" I whispered, stepping forward. "Hey, before we continue with this amazing story, I need to give you an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Take a quick second to check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I'd hate for you to miss any of the exclusive content coming soon. And while you're there, smash that like button, it really helps me out with the algorithm. Oh, and tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's connect. The crash echoed in my mind, reverberating as I stepped cautiously into the kitchen. Ethan's presence loomed behind me, a fragile whisper of support that I both craved and feared. The familiar warmth of our home felt foreign, tinged with the cold panic still clinging to the air. My pulse quickened as a shard of dread embedded itself deeper within me. Pushing the door fully open, I braced myself for the sight that would meet us. What could have possibly